All right, folks. So nice to see everybody. Happy you guys can make it today. We're going to start out with some of our, just more regular warm-up stuff, get the muscles ready to go. Then we're going to cover some of our blocks, our kicks, some of our basic curriculum. We're going to move on then to our forms. So our forms are our patterns of movements that we're trying to memorize and perfect. One of my favorite things when I was attending Black Belt Camp and also eventually the Master's Clinic is doing forms with the drum. So I don't know if you guys can see behind me, but I have the drum all set up. We're going to do that in just a little bit. First things first, though, let's get started with our warm-up. All right, guys, come and dash your hands down by your side. Can you bow? Okay, let's get started with 10 jumping jacks. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, up next, we're gonna do push-ups. That'll make our blocks and punches that much stronger. So 7 of your best push-ups. 7. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. When you're done, over on your back for toe touches. We need to have a strong core that'll help with our kicking skills. So 7 toe touches. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Up next, our last warm-up exercise, we're going to do froggy hops, also known as a jump squat. So we're going to squat down, jump up high. You guys are going to do 4 of your best froggy hops. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Awesome. Okay, from there, we're going to move on to our blocks. Now, you guys are a little bit more advanced than the last class, so what we're going to do, we're going to add a step. So as I step forward, the arm on that same side is going to block. We're going to start first with a low block, Hadamaki. Hadamaki is a low block. So we're going to step forward, low block, reset. We're going to do 5 on this side, and then 5 on our other side. So, pick a side, ready? Tip! 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 Asa! All right. Now the other side. Tip! 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 Asa! All right. Up next, high blocks. Remember, this one protects your head. It's super important. So you're going to push your arm up above your head. I'm watching. I'm going to see who has the strongest block for this one. Ready? Tip! 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 And asa. All right, now the other side. Ready? Tip! 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 And asa. All right, good. All right, I think it was Indy. I think Indy had the strongest blocks for that one. All right, next block. Once again, let's see who has the strongest blocks, guys. We're going to do inside to outside. So we're crossing our arms in front of us, pulling them apart. This one protects our face. So we got our eyes, our nose, our mouth, lots of important stuff on our face. Ready? Tip! 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 Asa! Okay, now the other side. Tip! good, looking good. Mr. Maxwell, I think you have the strongest blocks for that one, buddy. All right, last block. We have outside to inside. So your hand's going to come up by your ear, comes around, again, protecting our face. Here we go. Chia. Chua. Chia. Chua. Outside. All right, good, good. Other side. Chia. Chua. Chia. Chua. Outside. Fantastic. All right, now we're going to move on to one of my favorite things, which is kicking. So again, please be careful with your spacing. We don't want to kick anyone or anything. So go ahead and make your kicking stance. Hands are up. Now, we keep our hands up for two reasons: protection and balance. So my hands are up so I can use my blocks if I need them, but also for good balance. I don't want to kick and fall down. I might get hurt. That would be bad. So keep your hands in close. It shouldn't look like we're dancing when we're doing our kicks. That's not good. So keep those hands in nice and strong. First kick, front kick. So you're going to kick and then bring it right back. Here we go. Tia. Chua. Tia. Chua. Asa. Switch. Other leg. Ready. Tia. Chua. Chia. Chua. And asa. All right, switch those feet. Now, our next kick is going to be a round kick. So we're going to turn our body. We're going to make sure we turn our body sideways. We're going to turn our body sideways, hitting with the top of our foot. So the top of the foot is going to hit. Now we turn our shoulders, turn our hips, point your knee, and then kick with the top of the foot. Let's give it a try. Ready? Chia. Chua. Chia. Chua. Eyes out. All right, other leg. Get ready. Chia. Chua. Chia. Chua. Asa. All right, let's switch those feet again. Back to our first leg. Up next, a very powerful kick, the side kick. Think of this one almost like a stomp. Instead of stomping down on the floor, you're going to stomp on something that's in front of you. A bad guy, a target, a board. Now, one more thing. When you do your side kick, to make it a really good side kick, your toes need to point to the side. So make sure your toes are going to the side. All right, here we go. Chia. So when you're kicking, look at your foot. Make sure your toes are pointed to the side. Chua. Chia. Chua. Asa. All right, from here, other leg, side kick. Chia. Chua. Chia. Chua. Asa. Fantastic. All right, one more kick, folks. We're going to do an axe kick. So we're swinging our leg up, around, and it's going to drop straight down. Around, and then down. This time, back of your heel. Now, when you do the axe kick, it's happening here, in front of you. We're not kicking the floor. I don't want you guys to hurt yourself or hurt the floor. So, hands are up. Chia. Chua. Chia. Chua. Asa. All right, switch feet. Ready. good, good. Up next, we're going to move on. We're going to go to our forms. Okay, we're going to start World Form 1, World Form 2, World Form 3, and then hopefully we'll also get to Pian Chodan. So, start out, make a chumbi. From here, we're going to turn. Low block. Step forward, punch. Turn the other way, low block. Step and punch. To the front, fighting stance, hands up. 3 front kicks. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. From here, back foot spins backwards, low block. Step, punch. Now, take that front foot all the way around, low block. Step and punch. Going to the back. Fine stance. 3 front kicks. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Now, back foot, backwards turn, low block. Step and punch. Turn all the way around, low block the other way. Step and punch. Then we go back to chumbi. Alright guys, now we're going to do it with the drum. So every time I hit the drum once, you guys are going to do one move. I hit it again, do the next move. So we're going to start World Form number 1. You guys make the chumbi. First move, ready? Where you guys at? Can't quite see you. Oh, we're almost done. Alright, good, good. And make a chumbi. Good, good, good. Alright, let's move on to the second form. So now we just change out the pieces. So instead of a low block, now we have a high block. Instead of a center punch, we have a high punch. We have a question. All right. Mr. Indy, what's your question?
Can you do that again? This one?
Sure.
My phone. What? Wait. My phone kept falling, and I missed like the first half of it. So can we do it again, please?
Sure thing. We'll do it again. All right. Let's do that one more time, guys. Move the drum a little bit closer so I can see you guys. All right, here we go. Make a chumbi. World Form number 1. guys. Good job. All right, let's move on. We're going to move on. Roll form number 2. All right, so now, instead of a low block, we have high blocks. Instead of a center punch, we have a high punch. So little ridges right underneath your nose, that filter from there, that's what we're aiming at. So instead of our front kick, we're going to turn our body over and make it into a side kick. Let's give it a try, folks. All right. Let's give it a try. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Awesome job, folks. Let's move on. Roll form number 3. So roll form number 3. When we're doing our block now, we're in a back stance. So instead of our front stance, we're pulling back to a back stance when we're doing our side block. Now when we do the punch, when we go from here to the punch is in a front stance. And then the kick this time is going to be round kicks. So we have a side block and a back stance. Center punch, front stance. And the kick is a round kick. All right, it's our last roll form. Let's make it look good. So by 준비. Nicely done, guys. All right. We have one more form I want to get to. Pyongan Chodan. So this is the first of a new set of forms. So the world forms, you got 3 of those. They're one set. Then there's the Pyongan forms. There's 5 of them in total. All right, this is the first of the 5. So this is a new set of forms for you guys. Now, some of you guys might not know it. That's okay. This is an orange-green belt level form. So if you guys are not yet an orange-green belt, you don't need to know it. But obviously you can learn ahead. So let's give it a try. We're going to do it together. So go ahead and make a 준비. So, just like we start all the other forms, you're going to start by going to your left. So you're going to go low block, step forward and punch, turn all the way around, low block. Now, this is a front stance. I'm going to pull back to a back stance. As I do that, back fist. When we do it with the drum, it would be 1, 2, with some speed. Then from there, we're going to step forward, punch. Now, go to the front, low block. All right? So here, let me switch sides and do it backwards. So you're low blocking with your left hand, guys. Low block with your left hand. That same hand, knife hand block. So again, 1, 2. Now there's 3 high blocks going forward. Instead of kicks, we have high blocks. So high block 1, 2, and 3. All right, from there, your back foot spins backwards. Back foot spin backwards, low block. Step and punch. Good. Front foot all the way around, low block. Step forward, punch. Now take your front foot, go to the back, low block. From here, instead of high blocks or kicks, we're going to do center punches. So you're just going to step forward and punch. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Now, back foot, spin, backwards, low chop. Step up, low chop. Take your front foot, turn, low chop. And last one, step up, low chop. Then make your chumbi. Alright guys, I know that one's pretty tricky. We'll probably detail that a little bit more in our next class. That way you guys can all get it down. Alright? Trying to think. That's all the stuff I had planned for you guys today. So let me do this. I will stop the recording. Bye guys.